everybody's together, we're united, because now that we go our separate ways, I mean, we're not going to see much of each other.
The thing I'll miss the most is seeing the same faces, because I know after high school I'm only going to see like 5 faces every day, but you know, after 4 years of being here, I've definitely gotten used to having the same people in my classes, or coming out during brunch and seeing the same people, you know, always knowing where to go, where I'll find my friends, and that's something that I'll miss.
Something I will miss about Mount Pleasant, the community, because we all hang out in different groups, we're all like with different types of people, different friends and stuff like that, but for certain events we all come together and like participate as a senior class. Like there's BOTC or other events like school games and stuff like that where we show a lot of spirit, and we're all just friends. Like even though we may not talk to each other every day, we can still, like during a class or something, like you may talk to like your partner and not really ever acknowledge them, but in the end of the day and the end of the year, like we're still always going to be friends. And so yeah, I'm gonna miss the community here. We're all really laid back and chill. So yeah.
I feel like my responsibilities from freshman year till senior year has changed a lot, because freshman year all I worried about was my grades and like eventually going to college, but then senior year, or as time goes on, I would mature more, which leads to more responsibilities. Like I would worry about my siblings if they're doing well, and with having more leadership positions, I would worry about how students in the school are doing too.
So I feel like starting out as a freshman, everything's pretty laid back, nothing's really hard. You don't really have to try as hard to get the grades that you get. Like everything's super easy, but as you go throughout the years, it just gets harder and harder. And I feel like as a freshman, you need to start out strong so you can finish strong, because once you get to like junior year, I feel like that was the hardest year with everything. And then senior year, having to deal with college and everything just got really hectic, and you got more responsibility on your hands.
Mount Pleasant changed me that I'm more social now. I'm more involved in sports and even in clubs. So I guess it changed how I communicate with people.
I feel like we've all grown. That's it. I'm done.
I feel like my senior year, I'm a lot more prepared for my classes, even though my classes now are a lot harder. I feel like I'm able to walk around the school and not be afraid or not be scared, especially since now, like, I'm gonna be the one leaving. So it's kind of just trying to finish strong instead of trying to find my place like I was freshman year.
I think my senior year was like better than my freshman, because I wasn't really involved my freshman year, and you know, it was pretty boring for me. But now that I'm involved, like I can see
So there was a pocket pleasure going around on the football team, and they bought it a while back. I think they bought it sophomore year when they're on JV. They all pitched in money. They bought it. I can't say names or anything because they know who they are. But so somebody had it for a minute, and he passed it to somebody, and that somebody passed it to somebody, and that somebody passed it to somebody, until I think half the team got a chance to hit it at least once. And so after everybody hit it, it got lost. Somebody ended up having it. The last person that had it ended up keeping it for like the whole year without telling anybody. And so junior year, we don't know who had it. The circulation kind of stopped and one person kept it until senior year. We were going through everyone's bags trying to find water, and can't say his name. Somebody had it in their bag, and the person that pulled out didn't know what it was, so he pulled it out and started waving it around. When he was waving it around, everyone's like, what the hell is that? And then the ones that bought it from sophomore year came up and like, oh, that's the pocket pleasure we bought 2 years ago. Like, give me that. And the guy didn't want to give it up, so we started throwing it everywhere. And I went around and started hitting people in the face, and I just thought it was funny. And then, so it was back in circulation. So the people that hit it sophomore year started hitting it again. And everyone got a hit. I was in a long distance relationship, so I was like, oh, no. Okay. Okay. So he gave it to me, So I had it, but I didn't want to use it because I already know like hella people hit it. Like on some real, I didn't hit it. Like, so I got it right now. To be honest, nobody knows who has it. I have it. It's kind of like in my bed, but I haven't used it yet. I don't plan on using it because everybody hit it. But whoever wants to bat, you guys can have it.
Well, when we all graduated middle school and we all came finally, high school, all happy and stuff like that. We all met up right here in this like a little quad, and like we're all like as a family, all united. We all had new friends. We were trying to experience like soccer, and people trying to like be someone that like kind of like they're not, But we gotta adjust and like kind of blend in as well. And finally, senior year hit, but everyone now like they all gotta do like their own stuff, their own path. But like no one's the same. Like they got their own stuff. Like their friends that I used to chill with back in the day, they don't hit me up no more. They're like, oh, we gotta work, we got stuff to do. Worry about our own priorities now. It's like college, so like you gotta be more productive, You just do your own life. Just remember that you only have you and your family is to go with, and just that's all you gotta worry about.
You should work on bettering yourself before worrying about how others feel about you. Because if you always try to please people, you're never going to be satisfied with who you are.
To not be scared to try new things and to not slack off and to not ditch school.
To not be afraid, because I know coming in, like, I was really alone into myself, and I feel like if I was out there more, like if I actually did sports my freshman year or joined clubs, I wouldn't have struggled as much my sophomore and junior year to kind of put myself out there.
I would tell myself to always make smarter choices and just always keep moving on in life.
The one message I give to my freshman self would probably be none of this really matters. Like all the extra stuff like prom, homecoming, like all that, like it's just extra money that came out of my pocket. And to be honest, if I could pick to go back to all those events and just keep the money in my pocket, I just keep all the money in my pocket, to be honest. Like none of that stuff really matters. Yeah.
Just to work hard, don't slack off. Like I've caught myself a lot of times like trying to slack off, take the easy route, but it ended up hurting me in the end. So I just tell myself stay on track, work hard, and just study.
One message I'd give my freshman self would be more outgoing, because my group of friends that I have right now, I didn't really meet them or start hanging out with them up until last year. Because I mean, obviously I had friends freshman year, but it was just like a really small group, and I wish that I would have been like more outgoing and willing to do more things in order to make more friends.
Just like to be in school, like go to my classes, actually like do my stuff, make your family proud, like they've done everything for yourself, like for 18 years, and like the only thing you gotta give them is your diploma, and just try to make it, because at the end, once high school's over, you go party, do whatever you want, be a bum at home, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? That's all I gotta say.
Be confident. Like, don't be scared of doing things, because just because you're a freshman and young, like you're not dumb. Like you don't stop yourself from doing things just because you're a freshman. So yeah, take risks. Like, be confident. Do stuff that you wouldn't ever do. So yeah, so I'm telling myself, just be different, be strong, and yeah, be confident.
Just to remind you, sweetheart, that my